RPG Maker MV versus RPG Maker MZ, because yeah, I'll make a video 2 years after the fact. Now, besides the obvious point that they both have trial versions on the website and you can go and try them out yourself for free, that's not why you clicked on this video. You want someone else to tell you what to do, so stick around to the end of the video and I'll make that decision for you. So what exactly is the difference between the two? Physically, chemically, romantically? Well, MZ being the newest one, let's just go over all the things that MZ does differently to MV. Mapping in MV had smart layers, whereas MZ also has a smart layer, but you can manually map with up to 4 different layers. Events now have a tracking window on the left-hand side, which is new to MZ. Skill animations in MV was done frame by frame, whereas MZ uses animations created using a particle engine called Effexir. MZ has a built-in ATB system. Systems tab is more in-depth with MZ, allowing for more customizations like fonts and stuff. Autosave. Weapon animations can be changed based on weapon traits. I'm literally just rehashing SR Dude's video at this point, so if you want a better explanation, you can go watch his video and then come back to mine. You can show your character's name when they're speaking in MZ, whereas in MV you would have needed a plugin for it. Big feature is the ability to preview movement routes in the set movement options. Back in MV you just had to eye it off and hope you counted the squares correctly. Getting location info is easier in MZ because you can choose either an event or a player. Seriously, just go watch SR Dude's video and then skip ahead. I feel like I'm just copying and pasting his video. Plugin commands are a lot easier to use in MZ as the plugin authors can script quick commands for you to access in the event menu. You can turn plugins off and on instead of having to delete them. Easy engine version control. Sorry, SR Dude. Now that's out of the way, what does it all mean? What does any of it mean? So look, those are the physical differences between the two, but it doesn't really tell you which engine you should choose. How are you supposed to decide whether you want MV or MZ? Download the trials. Really depends on what you're trying to get out of the engine. What are you trying to do? As you can tell, there aren't too many major differences between the two engines. Personally, I prefer the quality of life upgrades in MZ, such as having the movement preview available in the set movement route options. Saves a lot of guesswork. Also, I have a new gaming channel where I upload gaming videos in between my long upload schedule for this channel. And it would really mean a lot to me if you guys could go over and check that channel out and subscribe to it. I'll link it in the pinned comments below. So with all of these upgrades from MV to MZ, why would anyone even consider getting MV? To be honest, most people are only contemplating this decision because they already own MV and they're wondering if upgrading to MZ is worth it. Don't want to spend another $100 if they're not going to get much out of the new features. Also, because RPG Maker MV has been out for quite a while, which means there's quite a backlog of plugins available for MV. This was one of the bigger issues at launch for MZ, as the only plugins available were the commercial ones from Visistella. I mean, come on guys, they spend their time and effort on making the plugins, surely they should be paid for their time and effort. There's a little thanks button below this video. Not for them, for me. But now that it's been a hot minute since MZ has come out, there are now many more plugins available either for free or with basic non-commercial licenses and paid commercial licenses attached to them. So the lack of plugins isn't really an issue anymore. Another complaint was that there weren't really too many differences between MV and MZ, and people accused Gotcha Gotcha Games as using MZ as a bit of a cash grab, which honestly I think's being a bit facetious. The quality of life upgrades really do make a massive difference, and people wondered why these quality of life upgrades weren't available in MV. And my answer to that is Gotcha Gotcha Games is a company, and a company needs to make profit. Otherwise, that company can't make the products you enjoy. RPG Maker MV was already 5 years old at the point that MZ came out. They can't just keep updating and supporting a product when they don't have any money coming in. That's just business. So what's the verdict then? This fake redhead's just ranted at the camera for the last X amount of minutes. Well, if you already have RPG Maker MV and you're a decent way through your project, keep it. Finish your project. But if you have your credit card in your hand and you're frothing at the mouth ready to spend some of your hard-earned capital, and you don't own either of these engines, then the choice is clearly MZ. They cost the same. But I just want to say this. RPG Maker Unite. Hopefully there was like a cool graphics splash. RPG Maker Unite is scheduled for release at some point this year, and this year's going to finish up pretty soon, which should hopefully mean RPG Maker Unite is coming out pretty soon. What's your point? My point is I am super excited for an RPG Maker toolkit built on top of the Unity engine. Let me throw a few buzzwords at you. In-engine parallax mapping. 1024 by 1024 animation sheets. 4K side view battlers. Let me just say that again. 4K side view battlers. an outline editor for a more efficient look and overview of your project, and all of this new stuff built in mind with RPG Maker's ease of use. Also being built on top of Unity, which is a powerful engine in and of itself. I'm shilling this and they haven't even sponsored me yet. The reason I'm talking about RPG Maker Unite in a video about RPG Maker MV or MZ is because Unite is so close to release that if you're considering to buy one engine or another, you may as well just download the trials and wait for the release of RPG Maker Unite. The learning curve is going to be just a teeny bit more difficult because it is a new engine, but I'm sure people like myself and others will come out with tutorial content for it, so no stress. Some people hate Unity. Some people hate the engine, some people hate the company, some people hate anyone who makes products and doesn't give them away for free. Whatever. If you're not one of those people with unwarranted hatred, then I would personally recommend waiting for RPG Maker Unite. Also, don't forget to check out my gaming channel, link in the pinned comments. Catch. Oh no, and instantly Billy Ray Cyrus gets rabies. Villager attacked by a predator. Bobby Kotick?
Yeah, you're a shit tier human.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, it's nothing new.
Oh, God.